I think the safety rating could do with speeding up a little bit more. The driver rating is what it is. I don't. That is much like iRating. That doesn't really matter much. The safety rating is more like iRacing's licenses. I think that could be sped up a little bit. So that was 9 races, and it's taken me to go up 1 level. To go all the way up through Bronze 1, 2, and 3 to get to Silver 1 before you get access to these intermediate ones. So that is for dedicated sweats, that's fine. For streamers, fine. For normal humans with families and jobs who can maybe do 1 or 2 races a night, which are probably going to be unpredictable because it's sim racing and it's multiplayer, and everyone thinks they're Max Verstappen when actually they're Pastor Maldonado, it's going to take a long time, and I think you could probably end up doing a disservice to a lot of people because they just won't want to sit and grind out that safety rating. Coming from a decidedly average person who has slightly more time to spend doing this stuff than the average person. I don't have a lot. The time I do spend is very much in the evening, but the average, let's face it, like most people who do sim racing, it is a expensive hobby, generally done by an older gentleman who generally have families and work commitments, one or both. Generally, if you were to describe a sim racing enjoyer, that would generally be where most people would fall if it were to be a Venn diagram. Those are the people that you need to appeal to. This, I think, has gone a bit too far into how things like, to open up things like World of Warcraft, things like Valorant, where you only care, it's too focused on the top 1% of the 1%. I think there is a big epidemic in gaming in general, most of all in competitive gaming, where everything is tuned around the top 1% or the top 1% of the 1% and making sure they're happy, forgetting that the 99% of the people are the ones who give you money. So I think something could be done along that route. I don't think it should be like 4 races and you're a silver. That's a bit stupid. But on my path, it's going to be best part of like 40 races before I unlock the next one. That seems like a lot to me for an average racer. That's if you do 1 race a day, which is a lot for most people, that's going to take you a month to get to intermediate level, and then another month to get through to get to the gold one. I don't know. It seems a little bit too focused on the sweats to me.